Hi there. Okay, I'm going to do a vlog about my new addition. As you can see, my camera is at a different angle in the room. Wah, because I have a stand-up desk now. So I'm vlogging about this because I care. And I'm going to tell you, it came to me, I went to massage a client who her father was at, not massage her, but her elderly father. And I saw her stand-up desk and I asked her about it. And she had this really cool desk that went over her treadmill. So she could literally do her executive work while walking on her treadmill. I thought that was awesome, the treadmill one. The stand-up desk, I was like, yeah, all right, if you want to stand all day. But then I had another client who converted in June from a sit-down desk to a stand-up desk. And she said she had read in an article, I massage her because she says she has chair disease. And her lower back always hurts and her shoulders and neck. So I massage her for her chair disease, and she said she came back from vacation in June and could not sit in the chair again. So she created a stand-up desk for herself. So I've been watching how she transitions from the sit-down world to the stand-up world. And she says she's feeling so much better. Her lower back doesn't hurt anymore. Her shoulders and neck are healthier and in better position. She says she's even doing 10 and 11-hour days at her desk. And her feet get a little tired by the end of the day, but they don't hurt. Her legs aren't hurting. Her back isn't hurting. It's not nearly as much pain as when she was in a sit-down desk. And then I had another client who converted as well. Now she just kind of turned her dresser into a stand-up desk because it was hurting her so much to sit. So this has all intrigued me. Now all of this while I've also recently had a client who has had surgery for a herniated disc in her neck from working on a laptop when you do the turtleneck. So one of the things that was concerning me is when I sit here all day and study, I am sitting in the chair. And then as I was in law school, it was like, oh, my back is killing me. You can't get up and walk around when you're in school. Obviously, you're sitting in the chair. And it hurts my back. So I asked the one client who has the treadmill desk and the other stand-up desk, her husband made it for her. He does custom woodworking. Nicest guy in the world. And so I asked him, what does it cost to make one of those? And he said he could make it really affordable. He can do a really luxurious one, but he said he can make it really affordable. I like affordable. So he said that he would design one for me if I wanted. And he did one for the chiropractor I work with as well. And so he came to my house and he measured. So it's all perfect just for me. It's not like a stock one that you buy at Staples or something, which actually they don't have them at Staples. But it's measured for my eye height on my desktop, how tall my desktop is, how big it is, where my laptop is. But here's the best part. Okay, so I'm going to show you my features. I have a little pull-out shelf. You can't see that. But there's a pull-out shelf here that I can write on, right? So I have my desktop, I have my keyboard can go here or it can go down, and then I have my laptop, and then if I have to take notes, I can pull out my shelf, or if I'm doing something where I'm doing this and I'm making flashcards, or like filling out forms for the kids' school forms, whatever. I have this, and then I tuck it back in. And then underneath here, I keep my keyboard and my mouse when I'm not using my reader. But he built in a shelf for my reader. Remember, if you look back on some of my old vlogs and I talk about how I use my reading device, I bought one of those cheap $30 tables at Target. I hate to use cheap as a word, thrifty. And I would pull it in front of my desktop and then put my reader on it and read back and forth. But I had to put on my distance glasses because now I was so far away from my desktop that I couldn't see well. And so it was a total pain in the rear. So just reading one of my textbooks was such a pain. But, you know, we do what we have to. And then when I wanted to take notes on what I was reading, I put my laptop on an old side table that I had, and I put that to my right. So I was doing this whole torquing my body and looking this way and typing. And so this is so much healthier for me. Yay! I'm so excited. It's all built in. It's all convenient. It has a little shelf down here. Now, he did say that I want to get a bar stool, so every once in a while I can sit and rest my bum. But I don't have one. That stool's too short. But I do have a little wheelie stool that I use once in a while, and I'll just rest my knee on there because I have a ankle with ligament damage. So I will rest my foot on that. Or you can get just a step stool. I think they're like $3 at IKEA. And he said he could make me one. I don't want to make me one. So, but you can get a little step stool and just rest a foot on there. But the thing is, when you have a stand-up desk, you move around more. So you're not just sitting and doing and reading. You kind of shift and you move. So it's much healthier for your body. It's better for your core. Look at my neck and my shoulders are in such better alignment. And it's better for your legs, and I'm strengthening my ankles and feet again. Now, I have to say, the first day, my ankles and feet were fatigued after 6 hours. But I'm starting to get used to it, and the thing is, my back didn't hurt, and my neck and shoulders weren't burning or hurting anymore. So I think it's really positive. I just have to strengthen my feet. Now, the one client who switched over since June, she came in for a massage like a week or two ago, maybe a week. And I was massaging her and I said, oh my gosh, what exercise are you doing? Are you doing an elliptical or something? Because her calves were so well defined and her legs were looking great. They had great muscle tone. And she said, I'm doing nothing. I haven't done any yoga lately. She used to do yoga every day. And she was doing this trampoline calisthenic class, which sounded really fun. But she said she hasn't even done that because she's been so busy at work. It's all just from her stand-up desk, just from standing. Her legs, she said, my legs look like my legs again. It's been the best thing that's ever happened to her. So I'm hoping I will have a similar result. It also, according to some recent research that's come out, it reduces the chance of heart attack. There was some obnoxiously high percentage. I think it was like 60%. People who sit in chairs all day have a higher percentage of heart attacks. No matter what their diet is or what kind of exercise they do on a regular basis, if you sit in a chair all day, your body's not meant to do that. You kind of stagnate. Your blood just, right? So I like that. Hey, I am, gosh, can I say it? Middle-aged. I am in my 40s, and the healthier I am, the better, because I want to keep going for a long time and be really healthy and strong. So I'm very excited about my stand-up desk, and I think that took a lot of time. So I'm going to tell you just a couple other things I wanted to update you on. Substantive material is done for the trimester. There's one case left in contracts to cover, and then it's just 3 classes of review. So what I need to do now is just buckle down and find the holes in my notes and education thus far from the trimester, and then try and extract that out from the professors for the next 3 classes. This is the best part. If I were at a brick and mortar school, I couldn't do that. I could not, it would not just be me and one other person or 2 other people or 5 other people in the class where you can just review and ask the professor tons of questions. It would be 100 people in a class. So this is awesome. I'm so excited. I do have to say there's a lot of benefits to doing the program the way I'm doing it, but there's also some detriments. You know, I don't get to go hang out in the student commons. We don't get to meet before class or after class. That's kind of a bummer. I tried to throw out there some social networking ideas with my fellow classmates, and they did not bite. They were like, what? Why? So I think because I've had the brick and mortar school experience, I know that there's a difference in the social element, that when we can get together and support each other, ask each other questions or cheer each other on, or, you know, compete with each other more, there's benefit to that, but I think that's not going to happen in this situation. So your study is a little more isolated, which It is what it is. However, the pros, I think the education is the same. The level, the Socratic method, the challenges, I think it's even a little higher because you're not hiding in a class of 100. You have to have your work done. You're going to get called on, not just once, but multiple times. So that's good. It pushes me. I like that. So that's basically it. I realized today that I have stopped thinking about my lack of housework. Huh. I honestly, I came in my house, I came in here and studied and went, wow, I didn't even care that I have not scrubbed anything for a while. So there's a shift going on where the bar about my housekeeping skills is lowering, and I'm getting more and more okay with that. So that's just a total honest admission. And this is the life. I'll keep you updated. Catch you on the flip side.